Hey, come on in and welcome to A Win is a Win podcast, where sports and everything else collide. Comfortable? All right. Let's go, Dr. T.
All right, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. That's right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of A Win is a Win. Listen, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast. And don't forget to tell somebody else to go ahead and join A Win is a Win. Don't forget to hit that like button and that bell so that you know when a new episode drops. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Listen, now it don't cost you a thing to go ahead and pull up over here. I'm not charging anybody to have a good time. All we do is just sit back and talk about sports. Don't forget you can catch the audio on Spotify. You can catch us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcast. You can catch the YouTube once or twice a week. I don't know. Sometimes I pull up once. Sometimes I pull up twice. It depends, but you can catch the YouTube at A Win is a Win pod. And don't forget to join us on our socials. Right now we are on Instagram at A Win is a Win pod over there. If you want to drop us a question, go ahead. A Win is a Win pod at gmail.com. We will read your questions aloud on the episode. And don't forget, we are going to continue to go with our listener of the week on Fridays. Tomorrow's Friday. So stay tuned and see who is our listener of the week and what prize they will win. Now, week 2 of the NFL is in the books. That's right. And we have to talk. Yeah, gotta have a conversation, y'all. Get comfortable because Green Bay Packers need to be discussed. Yeah, I know. They kind of got a gift unexpectedly, excuse me, from Jerry Jones. Now, we didn't know how it was going to turn out, and so we had to all wait and see. What exactly and how exactly was Micah going to turn out for the Packers? And I'm just going to give you from my own eye test and from what I have seen that Micah seems as though he is very pleased and is very comfortable and very happy with where he is currently sitting. So we had some upsets, blowouts, clutch finishes, and unfortunately a ton of injuries that already shaped kind of a little bit the playoff future. But what I want to do is just break down that Thursday night football game, if you will, because we had one tonight, and we'll there's already a new episode about that. So jump over to our newest episode and get our picks and our predictions about the Buffalo Bills and the Fins, the Dolphins, and see what we had to say about that, along with Mr. Tom Brady over there in the booth playing coach. But to start off with last Thursday's night football game in week 2, the Packers took down the Washington Commanders 27-18. Jordan Love played clean football. I mean, spreading the ball all around. And let's just talk about Green Bay's defense. They just looked fast and aggressive. But the story wasn't really the Packers, though. It was the Commanders' injuries, nightmares. And Austin Eckler, done for the season with an Achilles tear. huge blow. I think you had Dietrich Wise Jr. He had a quad injury. He's out. Noah Brown, and you had John Bates both leaving the game. I mean, they just got gutted. And that's just not a bad loss, y'all. That's kind of like game that changes the whole outlook for the entire season. Now, the Commanders' young QB, Jaden Daniels, he has to do this, if you think about it, without his safety valve in Eckler. Okay. And you wonder, how will they adjust? Now, to go back to the Green Bay defense, all over the place. Mac truck. I mean, if you look at how Micah ran all over, I mean, it had gotten to the point where he pressed Daniels so much that Daniels just had to laugh at some point in time. I mean, after the play was dead, he just looked at him and was like, "Dog, I see you. Okay. I mean, thanks for not leaving my helmet in the turf or in the grass. I see you, dog. I see what you're doing now. And I see you doing better." But I mean, sometimes a change is needed, and everyone wanted to know exactly how he was going to show up. And I think that he's making defensive pieces around him even better. And it's not necessarily always going to be the Micah show, but oh yeah, that game, oh yeah, he definitely set out to make a point. So the Buffalo Bills win against the Jets. I mean, they rolled the Jets 30-10. I mean, James Cook, oh yeah, he was cooking. 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen didn't even have to be Superman in that game. Now, here's what stood out. The defense. Yeah, it was just simply Buffalo's defense. They were missing starters like Ed Oliver and Teron Johnson. But it didn't even matter. They held the Jets to just 160 total yards. You know what that is? Oh, yeah, we call that bullying. Yeah, that's bullying. Yeah, now if you're looking for early AFC contenders, Buffalo's defense plus a balanced offense will make them very scary, in my opinion. On the other side, the Jets, it's the same old problem. You got too many empty drives, O-line struggling to protect, and zero rhythm in the passing game. Now, take Aaron out of it. What do we have here? Same old, same old. So, what needs to change, in your opinion, with the Jets? Jump down there in the chat. Let me know what you think. Listen, key results are very important. Now, when you talk about the Bucks versus the Texans in that Monday Night Football game, the 20-19 win, Baker Mayfield isn't flashy, but he's clutch. You have, I cannot say his last name, but Emeka Egbuka. Remember that name. Okay. I'm sorry if I messed it up. But the point is, remember that name. He's already tied for the league lead with 3 touchdown catches in Houston. Now, y'all are 0-2, and their O-line is a complete mess. Now that's what it is now. It's a complete mess. CJ Stroud, when you look at that game, literally is running for his life. Fix it. Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears, the Lions offense exploded. All right? They exploded. What happened was, let me rephrase that. What had happened was they were pissed about that little lashing that they had gotten from the Packers. They didn't expect that. Okay? Jared Goff was efficient, spreading the ball to St. Brown and Jamison Williams. This is the Lions offense that we expected. Big plays, balance, and swagger. Chicago, meanwhile, now come on now. They just looked overmatched. And yet again, what do we have here? What's going on? Because coming into the season, there was a lot of hype around Caleb Williams and how he played in the preseason. But there's one key difference that I always say in the preseason is that you are not playing against starters. You are not playing against the killers that are coming for your neck. That's the difference. And that O-line that they have, oh, no. Go ahead, throw that in the trash. Start all over. Like I said last episode, you all put millions of dollars into that offensive line. For what reason? 49ers. Here's the big headline for them. Brock Purdy's hurt. Again, I feel like it's like him and Joe Burrow have this cloud over their careers right now. Play a little bit, hurt even more. We don't need you for the rest of the season. We just need you to pepper in a few little games at the beginning of the season. Get the team, the fans hyped just a little bit, and then go ahead and go sit down for the rest of the season. Because that's just what it is every year. Turf toe variant plus shoulder issue. Sound familiar? Out 2 to 5 weeks. Enter Mac Jones as the starter. That's not what the Niners fans wanted to hear, but with Christian McCaffrey, he's still banged up. This team now leans even harder on what is defense. So we'll see exactly what's going on with that. Carolina Panthers. Ouch. They just lost 2 starting offensive linemen for the year. You have Austin Corbett, his MCL sprain, and Robert Hunt with torn biceps. Bryce Young's protection just went from pretty much shaky to scary. Yeah, we're just going to leave it like that. The Chiefs. All right, yeah, let's talk about think you know sports? Well, put it to the test on Sleeper Picks. That's right. Join me now and get up to $100 matched on your first deposit. Just use code MATCH. Don't sleep. Make your picks today. Got it. Go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. Sit down and get comfortable. I'm going to say something that probably will have Kansas City Chiefs jump down and obliterate the comments section. They are not the same Chiefs that we are all used to. And it's okay. Travis Kelce is not the same Travis Kelce that you are used to. He's not even turning his head, okay? He's not making those critical turns when he's running routes to see what he needs to see and where that ball is being placed. What does that equal? Drops. They're 0-2. Now, do I think it's panic time? No. But short yardage defense is a problem, and the offense still looks disjointed without consistent weapons beyond Kelsey. And you cannot continue depend on Patrick Mahomes to be the answer for the offense. Mahomes can't be the answer. He cannot be. How can he consistently be the answer when you don't have any weapons on your offense? Wide receiving core is trash right now. I'm not getting ready to call anything any different. Because who do you have? 4 is out and doing a 30-day jail sentence. And then trust me, I have my opinions about what he did. That's over and done with. He's serving his time. But come on now with the free 4 shirts. Free 4 for what? He did what he did. He needs to be held accountable for it, which he is. So free him for what? Think about the family that he walked off on. That's seeing you wear free 4 shirts. Why? Because you need them on the field. Obviously you do, but come on now. The optics look wild crazy, and it looks even more crazier when you are 0-2 on the season. Now Travis Kelce has gotten engaged, and perhaps, I believe this is his last season. He is going to transition just like his brother Jason and do other things outside of football, and that is quite all right. But that is not the same man that we have watched in the last 2 years. It is not. Chiefs Kingdom, deep breath, y'all. But your team looks very, very vulnerable right now. So yeah, week 2 gave us plenty of fireworks, but also a lot of reasons for certain fan bases to lose sleep. Hence the reason I did not even mention the Cleveland Browns. Now, who's up, who's down? Let's put it plain. Bills are balanced, nasty defense. Lions explosive, finally looking a little bit like NFC contenders. Buccaneers finding ways to win with rookies contributing. Now the teams that are down, trending down, Commanders, they are in injury crisis right now. Might sink the season. Don't know, but it looks that way. Texans, just no O-line whatsoever. No wins, lots of growing pains. Get CJ Stroud some protection. Chiefs, the talent overall is there, still there, but the execution is ugly. It's not pretty. It's ugly. Sometimes early losses are just bumps in the road, but injuries, that's what really separates contenders from pretenders. Now let's look ahead at predictions a little bit. Chiefs, do they finally get a win in the column of week 3? I'll say yes, but it won't be easy and it won't be pretty. Buccaneers, can they keep riding this momentum and start 3-0? It's absolutely possible. 49ers, how does Mac Jones look in Kyle Shanahan's system? That's the storyline I'll be glued to. I want to see it. I have got to see how he looks in that system. Early season football is about survival, y'all. If you're 2-0, you're building confidence. If you're 0-2, history says your playoff odds are slim. Next week games are already like must win for a lot of different squads out here. And like I said, some of them I'm just not even going to go over because it's just like chewing. I had that piece of gum in your mouth and you keep chewing it, and you like each time you take a chew, you like, maybe it's something else that's gonna come out here, and it still just tastes like you just chewing paint off the wall. Yeah, we're not doing that. Gum is just stale. All right, before I wrap this thing up, let's have a little bit of fun. I've got a little week 2 trivia contest for you guys. Drop your answers. You can do it on our social media. That is on Instagram, or you could jump down in the comment section on Spotify, or when the podcast drops on, I think I'll put this audio also on YouTube for more engagement. You can also send it to the email as well, awinisawinpod@gmail.com. I'll pick some winners, and maybe we have some merch. Yes, that's right. I'll give out some merch. Here's your questions. Which player suffered a season-ending Achilles injury in week 2? All right. Here's the next question. Which team held their opponent to just 160 total yards despite missing key defenders? And 3, name the Buccaneer rookies who already has 3 touchdown catches this season. Which kicker hit a 64-yard bomb to force OT and later drilled the game-winning kick and bonus? Which 0-2 team do you think will get their first win in week 3? Let me know. You think you know your stuff? Hit me up with your answers. A win is a win, but only the smartest fans will get the bragging rights. So listen, we got a lot more to talk about because college football is happening Saturday. So we need to get prepared for that episode. I have a lot of football to watch. That's a wrap for this week's NFL Week 2 breakdown here at A Win is a Win. From the Packers' strong start to the Bills flexing to heartbreak in Washington, we're already seeing the season take shape. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a review, join the contest, and don't forget, until next time, like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to tell someone to tell somebody else to join A Win is a Win. And when you pull up over here, hey, it doesn't cost you a thing. We just want to chill, talk about sports. Hit that like button, keeps us in the algorithm. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when a new episode drops. You can catch us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts for the audio, wherever you get your podcast. YouTube goes up. You can catch us there for all of the YouTube shorts and clips and videos once or twice a week. Never sure. Don't forget to catch us on Instagram for all of the socials and clips and all the fun things that goes there. And I'll catch you next week. Peace.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the content, please hit follow and subscribe. And remember to smash the notification bell so you can stay up to date on new episodes. Until next week.